Okay, now to the moment we've all been waiting for, bruh. Cory. Oopsies. That was a mistake. Cory. You're supposed to be perfect, my nigga. The fuck is you doing being human? Yo, I don't care if niggas get horny sometimes. Yo, you're supposed to be perfect, bruh. Especially back then. Cory, what you doing, bro? You knew what you signed up for when you started playing this whole character, like being like this perfect guy, bro. You should have stuck to that shit, bro. I really believe that you were. You're supposed to be. I mean, yo, to some of these niggas, you're damn near supposed to be as perfect as Jesus. It's like niggas forgot that he's human, but I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Keep it a stack. I dead thought this nigga was perfect, like a perfect guy. I'm not even gonna lie. So every time something even slightly odd about this nigga comes out, even when he looked at that girl's ass, I was like, nah, but you can, bro, he's a nigga, bro. Come on. Obviously he's gonna look at a girl's ass, but this is OD, I'm not gonna lie. Even though he didn't do anything to her, as an OD, I didn't think he was just much of a horny ass nigga, but it makes sense, bro. Every guy's like that, bro. No, not me though. These other lame ass niggas are, but not me. Anyways, bro. Anyways. Y'all niggas have seen it, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen the whole shit. Fucked up. It's fucked up what they're doing to that nigga. It's like everyone just wants to see this guy fail, bro. But hey, man, it's a sad day. Never thought I would see this configuration of words put together. CoryxKenshin allegations. Video Jamari, that boy got 1.3 mil. Almost at 1.4. Shout out that nigga, bro. Congrats on all the success. Now let's get straight into these allegations.
So last night,
CoryxKenshin. Yo, I'm used to watching videos about allegations about fucking Destroy Lonely Underground nigga, not vicious, bro, but not Cory, bro.
my entire timeline was jumping talking about a YouTuber named CoryxKenshin. Truthfully, I don't really know much about the guy, but he is factually one of the biggest creators on YouTube. It appears to me that he mainly makes gaming playthrough style videos, and people really seem to universally love him. The last time I can remember him really making headlines was when he was saying YouTube is racist or showed favoritism or something like that. Well, last night Cory found himself on the end of some allegations from an ex-girlfriend, and now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this—
Let me read this. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Nah. I just caught a glimpse of that second one. I always knew Cory was a weirdo.
From an ex-girlfriend, and now—
And if you're a CoryxKenshin fan and the first thing that comes, lady, that comes out of your mouth is a defense, you can fuck off. I'm seeing too many excuses. I don't give a blank. If you watched him since the beginning of time, hold him accountable or be quiet. So niggas just being loud and wrong, first of all. Okay.
A lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this all seems completely—
I really grew up watching CoryxKenshin just to find out he's a weirdo. Yo, come on, bro. We not about to do this with Cory of all people, bro. Come on.
out of character, while others are obviously coming to his defense.
I never have and never will watch a CoryxKenshin video. Never will watch CoryxKenshin, but it's not funny. Holy shit, yo, Twitter, yo, it's not funny seeing nerds on Twitter with a parasocial relationship with him trying to cancel him for being toxic in an on and off relationship, right, bro? Yo, this shit was never supposed to come out or to be public knowledge. So it's not like, yo, what happens behind closed doors is supposed to stay there, bro. Bro, I think this is like the Duke situation where if Cory just stays quiet, does not mention to say anything, not even gives it a hint of energy, bro, it's just gonna pass over, bro. And it's gonna forget in 2 weeks, in a month, or whatever, bro. But I think he should drop a video, though. I think he should drop a video now, early, while it's still happening, without mentioning it at all, just to, because that will like speed up the process of niggas forgetting about it. Because if he's acting like it doesn't happen or it didn't happen, you know what I mean? Versus like if he took like a 2-month break, people are gonna be like, oh, it's obviously because of the allegations, and then it's gonna spark up again after those 2 months, if that makes sense.
So all of the information
I be saying smart shit. Yo, y'all niggas can't lie. I look, you be saying smart stuff sometimes.
we have right now does come from the ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name Panda Ninja XX Official, and she posted 3 slideshows on TikTok, which she titles "The Truth About Your Favorite YouTuber," adding, "I'm not doing a story time, I'm sharing what I lived. If it feels heavy, it's because it was." Also saying, "Content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty." I mean, just based on the sheer amount of buzzwords she used here, I thought, god damn, this dude must have done some really bad shit. She starts out by saying that the world doesn't know the real Cory, and that he was hiding her from the world during the duration of their relationship. She even questions his religious acumen here. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She goes on to say that Cory met her when she was at her lowest, and that he made her feel important. She also alludes multiple times to the idea that he ghosted her, or that he emotionally abused her, and that when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found.
I'm not gonna read these because I did read some of them, like someone went through them. But it's just a bunch of, like, obviously, yeah, bro, it's sad. I'm sorry for you, whatever, mental abuse. Yeah, damn, that's tough. But it's nothing that wouldn't happen in a relationship that is just a poor relationship, if that makes any sense at all. When someone says, were you in a relationship, you're asking, right? And they respond with, oh, I got out of a relationship last year or recently or whatever. It was a really bad, toxic relationship. You're not going to look at them you know what I mean? You're not going to be like, oh, you're weird, or, oh, you must be a terrible person, or the other person that you're a partner with must be a terrible person. Yo, why is my... what am I breathing right now? Holy shit. Yo, the quality of air that I just started breathing, I don't think I understand. Like, even my voice is fucking changing from that shit. But, like, yeah, if someone told you that they were in a toxic relationship, you wouldn't look at them as, like, any less of a good person or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, it's easy to look at him as a bad person, but you don't realize this shit happens every day. On both sides. You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things that you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. And it seems like they had a complicated on and off relationship. She alludes to the idea that he apparently cheated on her in public. And then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another girl. He goes on to claim that this was his sister. The only thing that was OD... whatever the who the fuck, this nigga was texting on Xbox of all places. Gang, what type of fucking elementary riz is that? Yo, this nigga was dead ass talking about some, oh, I'm trying to fuck. Yo, you don't think the niggas that are like moderators, whoever's checking over the Xbox comp, yo, I'm telling you that they were like, what the fuck type of freak shit is this? I hope, these probably little kids, bro. No, they're full grown adults text. Just know, yeah, right here, this shit was insane. But
and she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow. And over she questions his position as a role model on YouTube, and really the entire image that he presents in his content to his audience, claiming that part 2 would be even heavier. And honestly, this first post I really saw as a nothing burger. Like, wow, man has a relationship with a woman of age. Yes, maybe he led her on, or he knew he had her wrapped around his finger, but nothing criminal or even immoral to me. Now in part 2, we see some actual messages exchanged between the two of them. Apparently they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress. Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spin the block for a booty call, apparently making light of himself ghosting her in the past. You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck up your life some more. What? That was a joke, jeez. I was just asking. Now she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him feel powerful. I mean, honestly, I think the dude just wanted to hit it again, seeing if it was a possibility. She claims, though, that he somehow threw the fact that she was apparently assaulted in the past by someone else in her face in doing this. She says that he used her when he wanted sex, and he comes back and says that this wasn't the case and that he genuinely loved her, but that apparently during the time of their relationship his life was all over the place. And despite previously claiming that she did not care about his money or status in the first part, she makes the assumption here that his life is all roses because he has money and fame, which obviously we've seen countless examples that that's not always the case. A lot of times more money, more status, well, it brings in a lot more problems for someone, especially mentally. And also for the record, in her trying to expose him in this way, tells me that she is being very vengeful and really trying to turn his fans on him. I mean, just look at the way she titled this slideshow series. She was also trying to do like TikTok trends around the topic, which I'll get to here in a second. Now, apparently at some point this woman was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible. She says she was diagnosed all the way back during the pandemic, saying that she felt more alone than ever. And so she apparently reaches out to him, and she shares this single text from him, allegedly, where he says, "That was the most passive-aggressive cancer reveal ever." With absolutely no other context, we don't know what...
I was gonna say, what did she say before that? What did he say before that? I promise you that wasn't his first response to, you know what I mean? Come on, gang. Nah, especially that was in 2020 during COVID. Cory was too mature at that point. If it was like as early as it looked like in that first video with them walking together, that looked like 2016, whatever. But bro, there's no way this nigga found out that she had cancer and was like, that was the most passive aggressive cancer reveal ever. Lol. LOL at the end of that too is OD.
What she said to him before that, how she said it, or how long it had been since they had even talked. Claiming that seeing that text was harder than the diagnosis itself. I mean, come on. I mean, she's basically acting like he says, "Well, that sucks, bitch, kick rocks," and then blocked her. Like, there is truly not enough context here to make a judgment about one single text message. But she claims that that message showed his true character, and she even brings his mother into this, saying that he should know better because she went through something similar with cancer, which I think is so out of bounds and fucked up for her to say. Now, she claims she survived the cancer, thankfully, and this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Cory was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them but liked to keep them around. She goes on and on about speaking her truth and holding Cory accountable, really painting the picture that what she's doing here is some brave act. And then she also shares this video of the two walking down a hallway where she says, "POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He only wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you."
I'm still on.
Okay, this video is crazy, but it's not like, it's like, unless you were one of them or knew them well enough to know, okay, maybe this is what the way they joked, you know what I mean? And also, this doesn't have to necessarily be sexual. Like this clip that y'all about to see, it's not necessarily sexual. It could be like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't know unless you were actually in that position, if that's actually the way they joked, or they would actually make, like, they would say shit like that. Especially at that time, I don't know if this looks like 2016 or some shit. That looks like iPhone 6 quality, right? But at that time too, niggas was making jokes like that all the time. Just look at fucking KSI. I think it was wild, but you know what I mean? It's little shit like that, bro. Like, but this is a crazy video. This is a crazy joke to make. I can't lie. This was considered the most damning piece of evidence she posted. But he didn't actually do anything, though. He didn't essay her, bro.
Then I woke up again, and it was all.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep, too.
What?
See? Like, okay, that's a joke, but you can tell. Did you watch me sleep? What? Oh, yeah. And I did something to you while you were sleeping, too. You know what I mean? Like, that's, my nigga, come on, bro. That's a joke, bro. Maybe I'm coping, but I don't think I am. I'm being pretty logical.
I just got this fetish, you know. I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
Don't worry about it.
Cory?
Good.
Cory, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something. But granted, these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while editing this video, I found this clip where she was being interviewed on TikTok Live last night, and she talks about the things that Cory said in that clip, making it pretty clear that she knew it was a joke.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that
But people are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that that was the essay video.
That video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment, a nice one. Like, can y'all listen?
No.
That is
no. What the fuck? That's not what she said. She literally said this is her looking back on it, right? Realizing that he never cared. That's what she said. It wasn't a fucking nice moment. Maybe to her it was, because obviously, like, we don't know how they joke, bro. We don't know how the relationship worked. That was, to me, that seemed like a funny joke, but it's wild because it's like, bro, there's some shit you don't say, you know what I mean? But it's like funny, like for example, I would say some shit like that to my nigga, like to my pause, holy shit, to like one of my friends, like boys. I wouldn't say that to a girl though, but like something like, you know what I mean? Like, it's those type of jokes like, you're on the edge a little, but yeah, that's what it is. It's an edgy joke. It's crazy, but it's an edgy joke. You know what I mean? The way I'm thinking about it is like, first of all, you could have found anything else, because I didn't even really prove that he didn't care about you. That video seemed like she posted it with the intent to hurt him. Like, it's like she wanted to, like, let niggas conspire. Okay, maybe he essayed me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But just throw this out there. Just, you know, y'all do what y'all want with it. But I don't think, like, it's like, what was her intention when she posted that clip? Because that clip does not look good in any type of way. It's purely bad, but I don't know.
That's what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She did also post this video trying to capitalize on a TikTok trend.
Bacon avocado. I dated CoryxKenshin, and he hurt me really bad, and I'm not the only one.
I mean, come on, guys. You cannot tell me that this isn't at least a little bit about clout or revenge. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it really just seems like Cory was playing the fields, having fun with a couple of different girls. Facts. Yes, maybe some of them thought that it was something more serious, but either way, the guy did not do anything illegal. He had a fully consensual relationship with this woman. This is something that she said during a TikTok live just last night.
Between me and Cory. Like the essay happened... Bro. To me, when I was younger,
a whole different person.
And it has nothing.
I don't get how niggas fucked up that, like, misunderstood that shit. Like, he literally said, "Oh, I get that something happened to you, but I don't get why you're trying to spin it on like it's happening to, like, I'm also doing the same thing to you. I didn't use you for your body. I actually loved you." Like, he literally said that. Like, he's saying this is not the same thing. It's like, oh, I get you were hurt, but this is not the same thing. I did actually love you. I wasn't using you. You know what I mean? Literally, he said it himself, and then she also said it, talking about, oh, you know, it reminds me of how I was essayed, blah, 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 in the past. How do niggas fuck that shit up so bad? I'll never get how some people just be so slow, bro. It pisses me off, dead ass.
To do with him, like, and I said that many times in my letter. I never said it. You guys kind of assume because of his wording in the video that he's saying something weird, like, but he was being playful and he was like saying like things like,
thank you for saying
like,
that.
To laugh, like, we were like, that's something we both laughed at. Like, that's something that didn't make me feel uncomfortable about him. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video. But and I'm gonna say this again, I never said he essayed me. I never said he essayed me. I'm gonna say it one more time for everybody.
I never said that.
I know, like, you know, because you've been talking about it, you've been saying it over and over again. They're not listening because, like, some of these people, like, don't have a brain, obviously.
So yeah, it was kind of just one of those things where it was really none of our business. Nor do I really give a shit if someone I watch for entertainment leads people on in their personal life. I mean, as long as he wasn't doing anything illegal or immoral, like I said earlier, I guess I just kind of think, who cares? Like, even the messages that she showed, they were either out of context or they seemed to be blown way out of proportion, like when he was merely joking around or saying something else that we truly have no idea what prompted that response. And the other thing is, like, how he chooses to
and we
present
don't
no
know
idea
that that's him. This is all we got. How the fuck do you know that that's him? She has no reason to lie about this, holy shit, that was bad. And no reason to lie about this being him. But, yo, let's not act like, bro, first of all, nowhere did he say that he essayed her. Nowhere did she say that he essayed him. I don't know how niggas fucked that up. She shouldn't have even had to clarify that. Second of all, that joke, they were clearly both okay with that shit at the time. Even if it was a little weird, it was a joke, all right? And even the way she prompted it, like even the way she asked, oh, were you watching me last night? It's not like he just randomly said, I was watching you last night and I did something to you, but it's okay, you're good. He didn't do that. She asked him, were you watching me last night? And then he made that joke. So niggas just be chatting, just be saying bullshit, bro. It's, I don't know, bro. It's like niggas dead ass have zero blurriness. I can't speak. Fuck.
What prompted that response? And the other thing is, like, how he chooses to present himself in his professional life, in his videos and his streams is really his choice. Like, honestly, the way she set this entire thing up, you would think he was out here on some Diddy shit, or maybe like some Minecraft YouTuber activity, but it was really none of that. I don't know, it's just crazy to me, because when I saw this last night, the way the people were talking about it on Twitter, the way his fans were reacting, you would think this guy did like the absolutely worst thing in the world, when it really just seemed like maybe he played this girl with very loose evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe you guys will disagree with me in the comments, but nothing about what he did here screams like, oh, this guy needs to be canceled to me. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this topic down below. If you're out there and you're a big fan of Cory, let me know down below if this changes the way you feel about him. Are you gonna stop watching his content? I mean, to me, this is just like a modern part of dating. Is it wrong to ghost people? Yeah, but is it like illegal? Absolutely not. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
Appreciate you, Jamari. But yeah, bro, about the last thing you said, it doesn't seem like a big of a deal, but the reason why it is to a lot of people is because of who he embodied as a person to them their entire life. I always thought this nigga was perfect, to the point where even him, but he's made jokes about ass before, so not really, but even that, just him looking at ass like, damn, he's a nigga like us, like he's just like the rest of us. The fact that I was even saying that about another man shows how highly everyone had like just viewed him as a person. The fact that he was saying shit like this to a girl, yeah, it's crazy to us, because like, damn, nigga, I thought you were like a fucking saint. We thought you were a saint. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, it's like if you always had such high respects for your parents or whatever, and you find out that they're cheating or that they're doing something like that, that's the same type of vibe. But yeah, bro, let me know what y'all niggas think about this shit. I feel like it's really stupid. I feel like just like the whole DDG situation, just like anything, bro, it be some of these females on Twitter, bro, that'll just drive an agenda that is just based on absolute dog shit, like just random shit that has nothing, no corroboration, no nothing, no evidence, and they just let that shit hit. Just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's dumb. But let me know what y'all think about it. Shout out Jamari. Appreciate the content, my nigga. I appreciate it. 10 minutes. Not too crazy. 25-minute reaction. That is kind of crazy. But it's good enough. I'll be able to edit this heavily. Hopefully bring that shit down a little bit. But yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all niggas. Come type in on the Twitch, YouTube boys. YouTube guys and gals. And whoever else, whatever gender. Theys, thems. I appreciate y'all niggas. Come tap in on the Twitch, bro. We live every day. Help a nigga out. Help me grow. Join the rest of the 15,000 of your brothers and sisters that are also in this chat right now. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas, bro. Cue the outro.
Love me if I die. You don't know when I'll be gone. Told her, love me if I die. You don't know when I'll be gone. Late nights I cry, all this pain that I own. I'm just stuck on this long.